And doctors at the Cornwall Regional Hospital in St. James are protesting what they describe as inhumane working conditions. Nurse representative Nurse Parker told our newsroom that the hospital continues to face severe space constraints, particularly in the accident and emergency ward. Nurses say the situation becomes so dire that they're forced to step over dead bodies due to while some patients are left lying on the ground because of a shortage of beds, calling for urgent intervention.
First of all, there are currently over 100 patients in the area, supposed to house maybe about 35. Yes, and my nurse to hold patients that is provide resuscitative care on the floor. That is inhumane, and at this time we just cannot take anymore. We even have some rodent infestation. They have communicated before, and we still haven't gotten a response. So we need to take some action, and we are doing it today.
Meanwhile, a visitor from St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Dominic Prince, who has a heart condition, says the situation at the Cornwall Regional Hospital forced him to leave the facility against medical advice. He told our newsroom that he made the decision to sign himself to the hospital after becoming uncomfortable with what he says is poor condition of the facility.
I don't care what anybody wants it. It's care from yesterday, right? And they still want me to sit back and myself up. I can't live like that. I'm a human being because you cannot have a person sit down in a chair all night and see you're checking the worst. What can you do for a person is there?
So you have signed the cell vote and you're leaving now, right?
I'm leaving now.
Now, to get the very latest on what's happening, we have the president of the Nurses Association of Jamaica, Dawn Marie Richards, and the president of the Jamaica Medical Doctors Association, Dr. Renee Badreau. Nurse, let me start with you. What was it that broke the camel's back, that triggered this action by the nurses over the
Good afternoon. Thank you for having us. At this time,
thank you for having us today. Thank you for having us today. Yeah, the TV live. Today, we are going to discuss this pleasant and damning situation, not only at the Cornwall Regional Hospital, but the entire health system all over Jamaica. And people, we are going to find today if Andrew Holness and Christopher TUFF Time have a romantic affair going, because people on the road I say is either Andrew Holness afraid that Christopher Tan have some secret for Andrew Holness, or him and Andrew Holness bed I hug up and kiss up. And that out on the road. That out on the road. Everybody right here now on the road. And that them I say. Today we are going to talk about it. So come to Yardy TV this loving and breezy Saturday morning, say afternoon. And I must send my condolences to all the family that loses one in our hospital since Christopher TUFF Time become the health minister. And you know why me say that? You know why me say that? Because even the nurses, even it is revealed yesterday that the nurses I say them conscience, yes, them conscience of them thinking, because people come into the hospital with complain, and after leaving the hospital them left out with many complaint. What also the nurses and the in our hospital are finally speaking out that when people go a hospital, it's like them assign them death warrant. People here where the nurse them say it's hard to said, but it have to said no. More time people come to our hospital and left out of the hospital with more complaint than where them come. So people, I know nothing where we, the YouTubers, come behind our camera or our platform and our platform and speak about every day about Christopher Tufton and how the Prime Minister Andrew Holness is handling this situation. You know that sometimes I'm thinking that Christopher Tufton is a modern day Houdini. Yes, you remember that magician there of the early 19th century, Harry Houdini? Chris Tufton remind me, Harry Houdini. Yes, anytime there is a problem, jump up in any part of the sector, Christopher Tufton find a way to escape. But this time here, with we Jamaican is blood for blood. Christopher Tufton, you hear that? You hear that? So don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if people see you. This is not a threatening, but I am warning you. Don't be surprised if people and step to you in the street. Tell you, because right now, the people them find out you is nothing but a serial killer. Christopher Tufton, you is nothing short than a serial killer. And the Jamaican Labour Party and Andrew Holness just pussyfooting around and have you behaving like you is the great Harry Houdini. Not even 1 week now. Not even 1 week since the Auditor General, the Auditor General sent in that damning report in Parliament. And up to now, we don't hear Christopher Tufton try to blame his ministry for what go on at the university hospital. Millions of taxpaying of tax dollars have been used and robbed right there at the university hospital. People bad in the society don't want to call no, but I can say people like Patrick Hilton, yes, the chairman of the university hospital. people are now saying that he should move from that post. Allow Christopher Tufton and just not even week after this. This is happening at one of our leading hospital in this country. What do you believe, Christopher Tufton or Harry Houdini? You can just deflect all the blame on other people and you just walk free every time Christopher Tufton health minister time and Andrew Holness just sit down and go on like say Christopher Tufton have some big secret for him. Or him and Christopher Tufton and a sheet. I saw it look now. So it look like Christopher Tufton and Andrew Holness are up and a kiss up on the sheet. 10 years now, going on to 10 years now, Christopher Tufton doing all sorts of wrong in the health sector and Andrew Holness cannot remove him. What can go so? What can go so? If you in the report coming out of Cornwall Regional Hospital, people are walk off body in the hospital. Imagine that. The nurses and the doctor them, I said they can work in a them situation there where dead body just throw down all about on the floor. They step on a bob and weave while patient waiting to see doctor in chair and on the ground for days. And Christopher Tufton always a find some way escape Houdini style, Harry Houdini style. Eh? Christopher Tufton even find a way of escape out of Jamaica and go do like a knee surgery. Imagine Christopher Tufton. You is the minister, or you run the minister of health, and a simple thing like a knee surgery, a simple thing like a knee surgery, and you have to jump on plane, eh? What kind of ministry for we? A simple thing like a knee surgery, and you have to jump on plane, go do a knee surgery, eh? So we use your for. What is your use? Eh? Anjo, notice, if you notice, Cornwall Regional Hospital, yes, Cornwall Regional Hospital lies in between St. Elizabeth and St. James. And if you notice, the Jamaica Labour Party run them place there. And that's so the Jamaica Labour Party get like at least 40% of them vote between St. Elizabeth and St. Yes, I feel them two main parish that St. Elizabeth, St. James, and pan a lower extent, Manchester and Cornwall Regional Hospital. And mostly for the Cornwall Regional Hospital really support, you know. Mostly Cornwall Regional Hospital. But people, when you check it out, and mostly labor right, find themselves in a Cornwall Regional Hospital. You no shame. Tough time, you no shame. Labor right, you don't have no sense. This is not politically. You know where going. The PMP them a laugh off of you. As what? I wanna sing. Choose Jamaica. I wanna choose Jamaica. And I wanna say 1 p.m. 1 p.m. I wanna say 1 p.m. Turn and suffer down a Cornwall Regional Hospital. Uno down a St. Elizabeth. I mean, I cuss on it. I'm uno come here so now and I try put out my best to make it better for uno. But me I tell you now, a people in a St. a people in a Manchester, and people in a St. James, Montego Bay people them, and them put in this up, this corrupt and wicked government in our office. Oh no, oh no. So we shouldn't come now and try talk forget better for uno. Because uno say 1 p.m. Uno say 1 p.m. Uno down a St. Elizabeth. Uno down a St. James, Manchester, and them place there. I wanna say 1 p.m. I wanna see where I reach uno now. Eh? Wanna see where I reach the doctor them. One run left uno. One run left Cornwall Regional Hospital because them say in it no more. And I can't if Christopher Tufton come down there tide hug and kiss him up. Eh? But I tell you, Christopher Tufton, ever try that at Kingston Public and where God you serve? Ever try them thing there at Kingston Public Hospital and you see what God you serve? It's not a threatening. But Christopher Tufton ever try a Kingston Public Hospital make we in a Kingston yeah, I walk over dead body and our nurse and doctor them complain like that. And you see what happen. You see what happen. Anyway you there will find you. Cause playing time over now. Cause it seems like you and Holness, you and Andrew Holness lock up in a hotel now. You and Andrew Holness lock up in a hotel and I do enough to do. These are the things where people are look out for political expediency. Yes, political expediency. Once minute now work, get them out. Out. Get them out. Get them out. People of Jamaica, people of Jamaica, how long we not go stand up and make Christopher Tough Time behave like him name Harry Houdini, the great escape artist. Christopher Tough Time, you can't that one yeah. You can't escape that one yeah. And the nurse and the doctor them. And the nurse and the doctor them are complain now. So you can't escape. You can't escape. No what you do. You cannot escape. You can't escape that judgment here. And if Andrew feels say him can make Christopher Tufton bob and weave and take out of this, is a sad mistake you are gonna make, God. You are gonna make a sad mistake. You are gonna make a sad mistake because it's not the people them. It's not the people them who say them are power a complain. And the shower people them a complain. A shower people a complain. Labor right. And them a complain. But we not good. We not go tell them a good. Because we did a warn them. Mark Jefferson did a warn. Mark Jefferson Golden did a warn them. And I give them a better way out. You see how Daz, Mr. Daz explained everything to good doctor will spend them life a study for turn Dr. Daz. Talk to I wanna put back this I don't even know how to describe him. The son of Satan. The son of Satan is nothing less than the son of Satan. Christopher Tufton company Jamaican people them like leeches. Parasite. Him worse than the dengue mosquito them. Christopher Tuff. Worse than any disease. Christopher Tufton wipe out more Jamaican than even Melissa. Come on, Melissa will take 40. Melissa take 40 people with her. Melissa only analyze 40 people. But you, Christopher Tufton, you the whole Jamaican society, all the baby them, not safe with you, not even the one that really. So you feel say Andrew only save you now. Just feel like Andrew only scare you now. After the nurse and the doctor them complain about you, eh? Listen what them say about you. Listen.
In Portuguese, the charges.
This man we name Christopher Tufton. Worse than Melissa. Worse than Hurricane Melissa. What the GLP unleashed upon the Jamaican people? What the Jamaican people what the Jamaica Labour Party unleash on the Jamaican people in Christopher Tufton. Christopher Tufton. But people, me a warn on you know. Me a warn on you know. If you make Christopher Tufton escape that one here, if you ever make Christopher Tufton escape that one here, God name we suffer. If we ever make this dirty man, Christopher Tufton, escape this one here, dog name we suffer. Me I tell you no, can imagine, them say, when shark go a river bottom and tell you, I mean, when fish, not calling me selfish, when fish go river bottom and telling you say, shark they down there, be aware, be aware. So when we see the doctors and the nurse them come out and I tell you say, the condition where they working right now down a Cornwall Regional Hospital, them not intended to go with it. Them definitely I tell we say, them go in a nothing with Christofton. Them I tell we, them not in a nothing with Christofton. You hear that? The people them don't in a nothing with Christofton. Christofton for go on him way. Christofton for go on him way and leave the Jamaican people them alone. You hear that, Christofton? Stop force yourself upon the Jamaican people them. Stop force yourself upon the Jamaican people them. Them no want you no more. Them no want you no more. Christofton. Time for your
The hospital continues to face severe space constraints, particularly in the accident and emergency ward. Nurses say the situation has become so dire that they're forced to step over dead bodies due to limited space. Some patients are left lying on the ground because of a shortage of beds.
Remember, you know, the shortage of bed situation is something we plague this ministry from the first year, at least the first 5 years, make a Labour Party with Christofton as Minister of Health. Bed, where people have to in a chair, a hospital, the first from 2016 that had take place. And now is what? 2026. And Chris Tufton now remedy that situation there now. Eh? This man you no care. This man you no care a damn about the life of Jamaican people. He no care. But right now we know there is a situation in the Jamaica Labour Party. And the Jamaica Labour is so hypocritical. Yes. Because they want dash we broke God, you know. Yes, the Jamaica Labour Party is so hypocritical because they want dash way the broker they now. Some a say the only choice them have are this dirty, wicked, Satan, Pressure TUFF Time. This dark shit of a man living, dirty, dark shit of a man of time. Killer Christoph Tan. Black people hater Christoph Tan. Him not like black people. This man our name Christoph Tan. Not like people. Christoph Tan. Him not like black people. And many people are going to say, boy, me sound racist. But the action of Christoph Tan, look at the action of Christoph Tan. Anybody can put in the if the action of Christoph Tan is not racist. Christoph Tan not like black people. Because if Christoph Tan did like black people, Christoph Tan would have make sure say at least when somebody go in a hospital, them have hope of coming out alive. This man you know, this man yeah, Tough Tan the killer, Tough Tan the murderer, Tough Tan the baby killer. Him no care a damn about people like Christoph Tan. This man you no care a damn about people life. Christoph Tan is not a nationalist. That's why the Jamaica Labour Party have a problem now. Them can't find somebody for replace. Oh God, them want to replace him, you know. Yes, the Jamaica Labour Party want to replace Bro God, call them sister Bro God. You know, Bro God not good. Bro God is not credible. Right, you know. Bro God is not the answer to Jamaica. No. But the Jamaica Labour Party can't find nobody for replace him. And most of the people them, a small minority people them, have them high pan Christoph Tan. And the bigger heads them say, no, you're mad. Christoph Tan, if Christoph Tan become the Prime Minister of this country, every man vanish off of this land. Yeah. If Christoph Tan ever become the Prime Minister of Jamaica, everybody get unalive. Because the first what Christoph Tan would have done is make sure say hospital locked down. This man you not care for people health. Christoph Tan don't believe in good health. Chris, Christoph Tan is no doctor, you know. Right you know if somebody asks Christoph Tan how much bone make up the human body, he can't tell you. If somebody see Christoph Tan randomly and ask something about the human anatomy, Christoph Tan cannot answer. Christoph Tan don't know nothing about the human anatomy. Christoph Tan don't know nothing about biology. And at this man here, wicked bro God have as health minister. Christopher don't even know how market me. Christopher not even know how to market me. All Christopher know for do is deflect blame for other people when the ministry where him head Commander Screw. This man here, Christopher, must be studied. People of Jamaica, people of Jamaica, I am talking to the people them who run the University of the West Indies. People in the University of the West Indies got to study Christopher. Yes, this Christopher got to be studied. Christopher do not care none at all about Jamaican well-being. All Christopher Tufton know to do is behave like a modern day Harry Houdini. Anything Christopher is question and anything go on in our ministry and him come under the microscope, Tufton know how to unfold a Harry Houdini escape. Christopher Tufton, I'm speaking to you. Somebody screen record me. Somebody screen record me now. Somebody screen record me now. Christopher Tufton, do you study Harry Houdini? I'm speaking to you, Christopher Tufton. Do you study Harry Houdini, the great escape artist? Tell the Jamaican them the truth. Because you are a modern day Harry Houdini. When it come on to escaping, when it come on to escaping wrongdoing in the Ministry of Health, no matter what the circumstances, the great Christopher Houdini Tufton escape. Christopher Tufton, are you a modern day Houdini? People of Jamaica, Christopher Tufton need to be studied. Christopher Tufton need to be studied. But talking about studied, people, have we ever tried to sit down and add up the amount of billions of dollars that Christopher Tufton name have been corruptedly, I mean, I say not alleged. People of Jamaica, Have you ever sit down and add up the amount of billions, if it not reach trillions, where Chris Tufton may have embezzled from the Jamaican people? Christopher Tufton need to be investigated. That's why me know say Mocha and them people are them not do no work. Mocha is just a facade. Mocha is just a facade. Mocha is just a facade. Because if Mocha did not do them job, Christopher Tufton would have been in prison long time now.
While some patients are left lying on the ground because of a shortage of beds, they're calling for urgent intervention.
First of all, there is overcrowding. There are currently over 100 patients in the area, and it's supposed to house maybe about 35. Yes, and my nurses have to hold patients that is provide resuscitative care on the floor. That is inhumane. And at this time, the nurses just cannot take anymore. We even have some rodent infestation. They have communicated before, and we still haven't gotten a response. So this morning, we need to take some action, and we are doing it today.
Meanwhile, a visitor from St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Dominic Prince, who has a heart condition, says the situation at the Cornwall Regional Hospital forced him to leave the facility against the medical advice. He told our newsroom that he made the decision to sign himself out of the hospital after becoming uncomfortable with what he says is poor condition of the facility.
I don't care what anybody wants to say. It's sit up on chair from yesterday, right? And they still want me to sit back. I gotta sign myself up. I can't live like that. I'm a human being and not a dog. Because you cannot have a person sit down in a chair all night and see you're checking them. It's gonna be worse.
People, when we listen to this, this is a serious allegation. Yes, people of Jamaica, this is a visitor. This is a visitor to Jamaica, and this visitor takes sick. This is a serious allegation. Imagine a visitor come to visit our shore from a smaller island than us, Jamaica. And he must say the situation where he find himself in at Cornwall Regional Hospital, him have to sign himself out because him sit down in a chair. Him sit down in a chair for more than 3 days. So him have to sign himself out and a go him yard. So people, I want to understand what I go on. So when any Jamaican take sick, in a foreign country, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if no foreign hospital no one look pa no to. Yeah? Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if when Jamaican visit any foreign country, especially small island, and the people them no want to look after owner. Because you know what them are going to say? When them citizens come in come to Jamaica, nobody no look upon them. So the same thing them are doing. Yeah. All because of who? Chris TUFF Time. Yeah. This man, yeah, I mean the Satan son in a Chris TUFF Time for take away himself and law away. This man, yeah, we call himself Chris TUFF Time for take away himself. Ranking. Wagon. You're low, man. You're low. Oh. Oh, me target you. What time now? Just after what? 8.
After 7 out, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, this brethren here, man, when named Chris, when named Christopher, man. This man, I will call himself the Minister of Health, right?
Yeah.
Where all of the doctor them down a Cornwall,
Yeah.
right? Me can't play a thing for your listening, though.
Yeah, man.
All right, yeah.
Currently over 100 patients in the area, and it's supposed to house maybe about 35. Yes.
In the hot seat, and now this again with the University Hospital. First, this afternoon, nurses and doctors at the Cornwall Regional Hospital in St. James are protesting what they describe as inhumane working conditions. Nurse representative for St. James, Nurse Parker, told our newsroom that the hospital continues to face severe space constraints, particularly in the accident and emergency ward. Nurses say the situation has become so dire that they're forced to step over dead bodies due to limited space, while some patients are left lying on the ground because of a shortage of beds. They're calling for urgent intervention.
First of all, there is overcrowding. There.
You hear that?
Yes, I tell you, yes, I tell what these people are. That sound like yeah.
Jano style. And this man here, you know, I do this thing here for the past 9 years, you know. And I know Andrew Holness no move the man, you know.
Yeah.
But the people them look like the people them I get away, you know, cause the doctor and the nurse them say them a walk off the job, them now work because people are going to hospital with one complaint, med ranking, and I come out with all 4. Imagine you go at a hospital, say you get a little bruise. And you say I go and go get yourself treated, and then time you come back here, you take sick, and then you go back to hospital and you hear say you have COVID and you have this disease here, and you catch that disease there, all because the people them put everybody one place. Everybody have to lay down on the floor. On the floor. Med ranking. No, Med as a man where me know you're a strong soldier and you feed yourself, but if I ever once you must come in contact with the UK hospital, just give me a description of how a hospital in the UK would
You'll be sorry because never like you see, I keep telling a person, you know, you see, this is happening everywhere. You have that same problem up here going on now. You see the short top payment and you know the underpay between police officers, rubbish man, nurses, and the government department around the world.
Yeah.
Complaining, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have big problem up here too. Yeah, we have big problem. And it's a setup or what? But it shouldn't be so. But no, it's happening. You know, where you have to have appointment now for which you have to tell okay, walking as usual again. And medication are limited now. And like one time, foreigners could just walk in and get free medication. Those things is over now. Medication only available to citizens. But visitors are now have to pay for the medical, which it wasn't so that before, you know. I think they change about after most of the changes after COVID.
But Mediranking, the main thing when I try to get round and get at, right, is the all right, you get even a little scorpion sting, or you get just a little small coughing. Me not talk like major damage where you know it cause blood transfusion. Me not talk like just at the emergency, you know. You don't feel good and you turn up at the emergency to find out how I go on with the deal. At that me want get how that would have work out.
Well, if you mistreat someone, you get a lot of money that no. Yeah, but Virgin get 10,000 for the rest of your life just for that by mistreat. It's too expensive for mistreat. But it can happen. But if it do happen, there's a lot to gain from it. And I mean, if you turn up with one thing and receive another thing, you know, but as I said, the world is changing so fast all the time. The thing that made a complaint that Jamaica is getting to UK now, which wasn't before. We know the UK you're talking about. But since with the internet and the exchange of information and scenery and things like that, you know, the country them start to operate, you know, copy of each other. UK is very tight now to the internet establishment like the copy third world country. A lot of things used to get available, used to get like bulbs free, tissue free, those things used to drop at the door. Those things stop, man. You know, they realize that people can they see people, I've seen people living without a lot of things that they do here for people. So there was one time back in the day, free stove, free carpet, you know. You want something, you could just sign up for a free stove, free machine, free everything. All those things cut out, man. It only given to refugees. All the refugees get free things now. Refugees get anything free and free money.
1987, I was privileged to be in the UK, and I don't know if I tell you yet already, but I was bitten by a spider, right? I was bitten by a spider, and when me see the spider run, and the lady where me did them on, she said, no, you can't take that so. So when she called at the hospital, them asked me if me see the spider, if me can describe the spider, and me describe the spider, and them tell me to come. At that time I was in London. So the hospital was like about 10 minutes away, right? And we jump in at the car. And by the time we reach round at the hospital, you know, them the outside with a thing like a little trolley. It is like a little trolley like thing. It have a little thing like a stretcher and a man in there drive. But them just take me out of the car and place me in there. And them just drive me go straight in at the hospital. And meanwhile me a travel them a question me. them a do everything them ask me where I'm sure them. And before me reach up in the hospital, my finger gets slit already, them cut it, and start leak out blood out of it, put all needle in my hand and put on drip and everything. But so by the time I spend about less than 5 minutes, the doctor come and test my heart and test some more thing. And in less than half an hour, me 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 out of the hospital with one. Me did get about 5 tablet and them say me okay. Understand?
Yeah.
So the thing me I try to get from you now, if if in a case of emergency, if people have to go hospital and go 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 sit down for all days and wait for doctor in the UK,
No, man,
emergency.
emergency are different things to them. Yes, special treat for emergency, emergency name, emergency.
But
Emergency we have this after VIP trips.
it look as if say you never caught up in an emergency at hospital yet. 'Cause you look like say you're not sick of foreign.
We get what you're saying on an emergency matter and on emergency. You can ring emergency number here and speak. They find where you is. So I get what you're saying, emergency medicine. First, bring emergency number here, end up in a position they can explain. They automatically find the location in no time. He happened in my phone already. But the police here drive barely my man work. The phone in my pocket, the girl bang my phone there. I'm sit down with it, I drive and then I press off the phone without knowing in my pocket. Police car drive behind me. After we realize I want so all the way I say we go say emergency there because if they don't treat emergency as emergency, they can't be charged.
Exactly, exactly. So there would be no absolute um hesitation or from whosoever involved with that system, the health system, from that person who is either the minister of health or the person who is in charge of the health system in either that region of the city. Some somebody have to have to retire or somebody have to resign. Eh?
Big charges and only reason I'm going to charge. So let me say one prison for another example.
So it would not reach as far as we are here say doctor have to leave out and say them now work under them condition there. It now go reach them stage, you know.
No, they have everything else.
I can remember the time when you did claim say you did get tummy and poison. Did did you seek a medical health at a local hospital?
Yeah, man, that was a topic get over. That's something I could get over. It's a simple one. It was a sardine expired.
Yeah, me did ask you said did you no me just want know the experience. Me just ask you was it something that you went to a local hospital?
Yeah, man, I just want to keep my get treated same
What
time, man. Let's talk about
what
it.
was the procedure?
You go in there, just sign up your name at the front desk there, you wait. They see someone come around and call you. You go inside there and it's not a matter not serious. They make you weird because there are more people, but it's a serious matter. You treat same time and because they say they don't go next department, you know. Everything is just, you know, they pick out the one where is
severe and dangerous.
And then, yeah, it's just a minor matter, you know, because some people just come here for minor matter anyway, you know. You know, just like a small pain or like something like that. Like a bumper, so make you away where you still gonna get you. But if somebody if they say feeling pain, because if we at the moment constantly, they have to, you know, move at you same time. So they pick out those people, and you may wait a little if you're probably not severe, but you get treated as an hour. Depends on if the hospital is big. So I mean sometimes now when we go in the hospital and we go up into the community hospital, when you go up there, there's nobody inside here, man. I would have to think something happens with a ring on the finger or something in the month. You go up there and nobody is there. You have to wait as you go to get you same time. There's no waiting because there's nobody at those hospitals and those police stations. They are like village places. Okay. We don't see police at the road. I don't see nobody in the hospital. I don't see nobody in the job center. Those people are just people that live there.
Our health minister is saying that there are plenty clinics, like clinics, community clinics, and people keep on turning up at the major hospital with even a common cold. Is that a fact, or you feel say it should be protocol for, because most of the clinic them open up until 8 o'clock in the night. But
That can't help to my car. We have to, you know, we have health center here, different, you know, probably bigger hospital, because some people, something they can't treat it, something people they can't treat it, man. You know.
But sometimes we have to think for the people them will live like in the countryside, you know, because most and here what now again to med ranking. You see we in a Jamaica politics, you know, you see politics have become the detriment of the Jamaican people, right? Because since this problem come up, you know, it is a divided talk, you know, because it seems as if because Cornwall Regional Hospital is more frequently used by quote unquote labor right, because at least 40% of the vote for the GLP come out of St. James and St. Elizabeth. And of them two places there, the Cornwall Regional Hospital really deal with the people them from the region there. So it's like the people them I say cockroach nothing business in a fall fight. But at the same time, them for no say as hard as Tivoli Garden is. Cause to me, one of the most hardest where we have say garrison at Tivoli Garden. Hardest. It hard for a man in a garden just to open up his mouth and say, me a PMP. It's very hard.
True, that's true.
But yet still, PMP live in a garden. You understand? So, although them are hypocrite and them are say PMP not supposed for business in a Cornwall regional hospital thing. But at the same time, PMP don't I use the hospital too. PMP I use the hospital too. So PMP have to talk. PMP have to talk. And them have to know say even if Andrew Owen is a labor right and his wife a labor right and the two of them have any affair, the whole Jamaica go talk because Andrew are the prime minister of Jamaica down. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, man. It look like say you can whistle and ride the right way. So I'm gonna allow you that you prepare.
No, man, I break, yeah, break up, yeah, break up.
No, no, man, not on my side.
You say something about your wife and the
No, I was saying that although Andrew Holness and his wife are labor right, if Andrew Holness and his wife have anything happen to them, PMP are gonna talk to because Andrew Holness
yeah,
is the prime minister.
yeah.
So there is no hypocrite in it. Say PMP attack and a labor right run Cornwall Regional Hospital. A labor right business that. I saw most of them are saying no. A labor right business. And PMP for left it alone. But at the same time, I know Andrew money them a thief. Christopher Tufton not thief Andrew money. A Jamaica money. Christopher Tufton a thief. Jamaica money.
You know what I win up for?
A Jamaica money. A Jamaica hospital is not a labor right funded hospital. It's a Jamaica taxpayer funded hospital. So the Jamaican people them have to know say Christopher Tufton must resign now. Must resign now. Him have to resign now. It is untenable.
I use division as a getaway.
It is untenable for Christopher Tufton go on as minister. Because I just 5 days ago, the Auditor General put in a damning report, send it to Parliament about his ministry around a $1 billion business at university, at hospital, whereby all of the hospital, all of the private hospital them in a Jamaica buy equipment through university hospital. Them set up a scheme up there.
Okay.
And all that are going. Christopher must involve in that too. Because he is the minister. He is the minister. And him create the board. Him create the board. And the problem, when you study the board, at the UWI board, all of the man them were dep on the board, 30. He not 30. Never friend named 30. Ranking.
Yeah.
All of the man them were involved on the board them. Appear wealthy millionaire and some of them are billionaire because one of the man who is the chairman of the board, is Patrick Hilton. Him used to run NCB, is him thing the by um NCB from Michael Lee Chin. So people will know about money, will know money. And people like me and you when don't know money. Them man they know money by the millions and the billions. And them man they depend the board. Them man they have all the contacts and know how can smuggle the dollars them.
That's why I need more money. Need more money, man. Need more money. Done. I tell you, what I get until I'm there alone, man, when I told them, away, man. One of the same thing I tell them.
The next thing when I talk about, man, you know here how the US are deal with Jamaica now where immigration is concerned. Yeah, man, how you no know say America change them visa law with Jamaica. No, no, you no know that. You can't a foreigner no know them things.
Can't tell the thing when you're there in Jamaica, I don't know to.
Yeah, true.
That's the message I work with together. You know, we can't cover everything. Only for things are going.
True.
A whole heap of things are going still. That's why the man might get away with things that are like jump. Because every day something else happens, so you can't get to stay on top of one thing when a man do it. Because so much things is happening, so a man think I get slide through in the package. Because every day evil is that going off the package ram. So someone I get slip through on the thing. Because really and truly, you know, I mean, you can't stay up and think most time and come and you pay attention to the back. The rest of things that will come at you. Instead of you focusing on the real, in front of you, if you deal with your car, you have to take over from the rest of your come.
True.
Yeah, enough things that go on over here, say, man. The world, tell a man already that we're from you there, so I will chat you with this, so there's something that's a shift in the atmosphere. And we know that the physicality has to be proven into mankind for soul available to prove it into. But that tells us something shifting in the atmosphere up there. You know, and it have demons and it have humans who are available in one way of just evil without reason or cause.
Yeah.
You know, even when it's not beneficiary, I visualize the day is coming when the people are paying attention. Yes, I know when the man who is doing the wrongs will be the man of the day, and the man who's doing the right will be the man of tomorrow. You know what I mean? Trust me, that means that you now get no credit for your good, and the evil man of all will be the man that's credible. And if you look through that information presented to your meditation, you can stop all around you too. You know, I do have saying this that everything will go take over the whole world. But you can see that right on the face of you. You know what I mean? And that's why you see an innocent youth that you to go properly down there. You have to get beat up at school and get killed. And who have be younger players, you have to lose their job more than the man with corruption and holding job faster. You know what I mean? And you see I'm blind and you are deaf and you went to see I'm corrupted and wickedness in go work hard. RT work hard. If you want a job, yes, even now have so much control and so much authority in a society where everybody who wants to move forward have to be a part of the evil. I want to stand for justice and when stand for the truth, all right, then the food basket go empty. Remember, I'm telling you, this is not the one here. We are evil, going to be the master key for everything. Even the workplace is there, you know, evil. But I have to go in and go back out and meditate now. Because the ash. Because when I say the painful, you hear your body painful. And when I see the baby and the action, and then do I see your feet and then with one thing it's burning. You know what I mean? I just keep doing it and like they can't get answer for it. So I just keep doing it and like they can't get away with it. We don't give answer for the consequence of the action. So I go very painful, you know. I know it is.
So
I know.
so how it's going now is that the the people them were a file for them people, them have up till the 21st for do it. After the 21st, which is this week, yeah, come, all filing I go cease. The only visa we are on is immigrant. That means say you only can go up as tourist, or if you are gonna work, or if you are gonna go school in a some category too. Cause
Yeah,
not all school them are gonna make you know, but where fighting is concerned, so all of them people they were I wait for them people for fight for them for after like next year for go down in the year that out for now, you know? Yeah man. But
come here, people with left from America and gone to Jamaica, we connected to here and I get stuck down there called for help up here, you know, we have some friend connected to some friend of mine. You know what I mean? Fly from America, married out the paper, and we are set them, so they know how come you're going to hold Trumps go and we don't go fly to Jamaica, then go down like December, can't come back out, can't come from Jamaica back. You know,
so
them married out them partner.
to here, UK,
No matter Jamaica, them on same stuck in Jamaica, people them
yeah,
but they want to friend.
yeah, but now so which part them want flying back to UK?
They will try to say they can't get here now because
To share the same data and so remember say the 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 Trump a deal it, you know, appear idiot thing a go on. So
yes, split up. So they must split up people,
yeah,
split up. They must some people split up.
England have a thing with them called Brits, you know. So NATO and G7, them think they're not relevant again because Brits contain country like Canada, Belgium, Luxembourg, and some that country in Africa. So Trump kind of there pan him own, you know.
I think the system in the country and with Trump and pay things back. I don't know in the panic world nobody's with him right now. Cause even the people in where defend him is own. Like them start back on him now. Kind of kill off him one to one.
Yeah,
Like
man.
you plan when say to the people them just like make money, you know, keep your plan and change switch money people them see away. But you promise people them and they think it was immigration when they reach it, realize that everybody people you know, but it's too late. So some say them is no different neither. You know, and I say they have to do with America and it have to do with one individual who is a bully enough to do with America. It's it have to do with one man. You know, they can't just mash up the whole of America, but it's just one man who's down and see it and decides to bully. This man that got caught now, got put the ball, the human trafficking case, you know. So,
The boy him start the music, you know, so I go touch down, you know. Cause me no want when I do a track, no copyright.
Yeah.
Start play music, you know. So I close it, you know. If anything, me give a shout later, yeah?
Yeah, man, cool,
Alright.
but